I can't remember. I gotta mute my YouTube. Echo, I know there's echo, but I muted it. Did I wear the, I can't remember, did I wear the Ric Flair, Nature Boy Ric Flair shirt last week? I think I may have. But hey, the point is, it's always Ric Flair Friday. I mean, Ric Flair Friday sounds good, but it's basically Ric Flair Monday. Any day that ends in Y is a Ric Flair kind of day. Welcome back, my friends. Drop those tickers and questions in chat. I mean, listen, I want to know, did anyone trade the #1 idea from pre-market prep? VERU, which was, oddly enough, the #1 idea yesterday. You know, one thing, let me know, drop me a comment. Did you trade VERU? Why didn't you? Okay, it was the #1 yesterday. It was the #1 today. Why do I do this? Why? Well, because I really love doing it. I'll answer my own question. Listen, I don't know, okay? I get it. There's a lot of people that teach trading. There's a lot of people that do trading YouTube videos. Does anybody, I mean, listen, there's a lot of great stuff out there. I mean, there's a ton. I wish all of this, live streaming and educate. I wish it was around when I got started. But does anybody love this more than me? Like, I mean, you can't fake this. I mean, listen, it's like, now you might be like, Tim may be insane. Okay. He may be crazy. I don't know what this guy, why is he always screaming? It may be, remember, it may or may not. I neither will admit nor deny Mexican steroids. I didn't say that. That was, I'm breaking up. But, I mean, does anybody love doing this more than me? Find me anybody. Anyway, Travis Carlin, 2 for 3 on VERU. Daily Trader traded VERU out too early. Hey, man, listen. Somebody's in at 1650. Woo, beautiful. Somebody's in at 1650 letting it work. Love it, love it, love it. So, congrats on VERU. Alex is here. Everyone, I will immediately, listen, I got a bunch of great stuff for you. But if you do not say Alex is beautiful and amazing in the chat, I'm done. I'm done. I'll end the stream. I got plenty of stuff to do. It's a beautiful day. Alex is a beautiful and amazing in the chat right now. Then let's talk about VEEE. So a lot of components on VEEE, and I want to start with breaking news, okay? So I'm going to walk you through this, okay? I'm going to walk you through this on VEEE. Let's go to breaking news. Let's load the chat history from this morning. And I'm telling you, there's so many components to this that make it incredible, okay? Breaking news has been busy today. Let me backload all the chat here. Jeez, I'm only back to, boy's been busy. I tell you, I say it all the time, get breaking news. Jeez, the boy's been busy today. Okay, so right there, finally, Control F, VEEE. 8:31. I need to go back even further. 8:31 a.m. VERU or VEEE. Twin V Power Cats reports 158% increase in revenue, adjusted net profits of $607. Okay, keep in mind, 8:31 a.m. I did not see this on pre-market prep, okay? When that news dropped, the stock was going sideways. So we didn't talk about it. Until pre-market prep ended at 8:45. VEEE woke up at 8:50. But listen, you got that. They dropped it, okay? Breaking news drops it. It's a low float stock. Earnings winner. They got that subsidiary that's going public, okay? Now, my point is, listen, I'm not saying you should just blindly trade some random news item, okay? But here's the beauty, okay? Here's the beauty. Once we recognized what was going on here, VEEE, 9:10 a.m., 9:10 a.m. In the steady trade team, VEE checks the boxes for a dip and rip and an afternoon VWAP hold. Other than that, I don't like the hot sector, but not a bad idea to wait for the Oracle levels to come in at 9:35 a.m. My friend, listen, my friend, I'm giving you something here, okay? Seriously. And VEE's over, okay? You might be like, who cares? It's over. But I'm PG. Why do I even keep it PG? Nobody tells me to keep it PG. Nobody tells me what to do. Well, except Mrs. Bohen. Mrs. Bohen tells me what to do. But PG. There may be kids. There might be kids watching this. It's YouTube. Point is, I'm giving you a framework, okay? You got the breaking news. It's a low float stock. It's an earnings winner. It gapped up to a 52-week high, okay? Remember, when this thing gapped over 5, it's a 52-week high. Great volume in pre-market. I mean, other than the fact that it's boats, everything was aligned here. Now, let me show you something. Look at this, okay? What did I just do? Oh, hold on. I saved it. It's live, baby. Quick access. VE there. Okay. So, God, what am I doing? Idiot. Hey, old man, do you know how to use a computer? This mouse thing's kind of confusing. I do the clicky thing and it don't want to clicky. Anyway, so I said wait for the Oracle levels. This timestamp, I know it's really small, 9:33 a.m., okay? If you're on HD, you can probably see it. 9:33 a.m. Oracle level comes in. 646, pre-market high. The stock was trading at 605. Now let me zoom in. And I'm telling you, and the reason I'm saying this, there's going to be one Monday, okay? 9:33 a.m., right there. 646 is the signal. The stock was trading at 605 at 9:33 a.m. Boom, blows through 646, goes to 840. Now this, oddly enough, this is my favorite part. Look at that high day. And I'm telling you, this is one of those things that people overlook with Oracle because they don't understand the tool, because they're lazy. They don't learn. They don't get in the steady trade team. They don't get StocksToTrade, which is freaking amazing, okay? But hey, that's why 90% fail. But here's the biggest thing. Look at this major resistance level. And again, 9:33 a.m., okay? This isn't some, hindsight deal. Major resistance level at 842. Where did it fail? 2 cents off of that. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 15-minute candles. You had 15 minutes to interpret that and recognize that, guess what? That Oracle level of 842, 9:33 a.m. And why do I harp on this? Listen. Drop me a quote. Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you frequently turned winners into losers in penny stocks? And if all of you don't answer yes, I'm calling BS. Because I've done it more times than I want to think about. These crazy volatile stocks. Give me a yes or no. How many times have you turned a winner into a loser? Because you didn't know when to exit. That, I'm telling you, is the power of Oracle. And then here's the other great thing about the steady trade team. Check this out. Right here. And again, I know this is really small. Look at this. I mean, these are screen names, but, Sukani in at 6, out at 612. Italian Stallion in at 620, out at 660. Penny Surfer was in at 647. I mean, this is going back to 9:30 a.m. Revin Rabbit, 650 to 670. Penny Surfer, 647 to 7. Andy B, 645 to 725. Rob the Trader, 682 to 697. Masso, 646 to 725. ADB, 744 to 789. Slim Pickens, 697 to 775. Xana, 7 to 750. It goes on and on and on. First time I got in, 746, got stopped at 715. Second try, 775 to 730. Roger STT, 760 to 811. Xana, back in at 740 to 760. On and on. And that's just this morning. That's the beauty of breaking news plus me, okay? The Steady Trade team plus Oracle. I'm telling you, you're crazy. Go alone, go it alone. Good luck. Chris asking all BBB why. Why do people keep texting me when I am live? It's a meme stock. What's AMC doing this right now? AMC's red, but BBY's green. Geez, big breakout. Hey, I mean, you got, I would, if you're not in it, it's Friday afternoon, big breakout over here. So let's grab this. Why do I have an empty Alpha Brain bottle? Time for a refill. So I wouldn't get too excited until 1350 breaks. Hold basic, whole dollar, half dollar, because I see a triple top. But listen, what happens when triple tops break? You know, so 1350. Now I'm assuming you're not in BBY. If you're in it, let it ride. I mean, meme stocks are back. I mean, I know AMC's red, but oh no. I mean, I can only imagine the idiots on Twitter crowing about AMC when it's down 2%. Oh, 2%. Oh, interesting. That's Jay. Ha, I forgot about that. Thank you, and Alex will answer. But Jay asked about the top percent gainers scan, and I recorded a video. I forgot. I do too many videos. I recorded a video a few days ago, and Jay and anyone else, it goes live tomorrow at 1. So there you go. Camille says hold VERU. I mean, listen, Camille. Again, if you were on pre-market prep, you know this. If you weren't on pre-market prep, I don't know why you weren't. But I'll still answer the question because I love you, Camille. You got to respect the price action, but look, you got all these ridiculous price targets. So and this is something we talked about last night. I give and I give. Market close live stream. So this is from last night in the Steady Trade team. VERU beauty plan from this AM. If you have a buffer, not against a gap around this, $30 price target out midday, thanks to breaking news. I bring that up. That's the notes from the afternoon webinar, okay? I bring that up because a lot of you know what I'm going to say, because a lot of you were on that webinar, okay? These guys are all sketch. This Brandon Kumagaru and this H.C. Wainwright guy. But, I mean, listen, look at these ridiculous price targets. $30, $31, $24. So, hey, listen, as long as, so the answer is, Camille, as long as VERU doesn't quote unquote fall apart, you're going to see people, there's true believers in these price targets, and it's an earnings winner. So VCSA blowing up shorts for real. There you go. I mean, higher float than I like. The pattern's there. I just don't like the float. So, but at the end of the day, Travis, hey, I mean, this is another one we went over in the steady trade. Yeah, it's an earnings winner. It's a breakout too, isn't it? Yeah, multi-month breakout. So just the one thing I would say, Travis, have realistic expectations. Okay. And when I say that, it's not a bash or anything. It's just understand $1 billion market cap. This isn't some $25 million market cap, super micro cap. You got 100 million floater, 11 million volume. Doesn't mean you don't trade it. Doesn't mean you ignore it. Just understand that if you're and this is again where people will goof up. If you're expecting this thing to move like VEE did, if you're expecting this thing to break the high a day and go to like $7, I think that's very optimistic. Now, if you got a goal of hey, say you're just looking for a quick in and out and you're in at 482 and your goal is like 5+. I think that's a realistic plan, a realistic goal. So just understand the idea of bigger market caps, bigger floats, we call them thicker stocks. It's not that they can't move, they just move thicker. They don't move like a VEE does. William S. Prime, listen, I don't use the short ratio in Oracle. Well, I shouldn't say I don't use it. I look at it. It's just the problem with short interest. You got to remember it's delayed data. Okay. So it's good to know the short interest on a stock, but I don't take it into consideration because it's lagging data. Okay. So now, if you look at a stock, especially keep in mind, where I would use short interest is in real stocks. Okay. If you're shorting real stocks, because the thing with quote unquote real stocks, everybody doesn't pile in and out like they do like a VEE. Okay. The short interest on VEE is probably up, 10 times today because everyone piled into it. Your data is not going to reflect that because short interest is a lagging indicator. Now, something like Apple, the short interest is only going to change a little bit day to day. So does that make sense? So when I talk about heavily shorted stocks, how do I recognize that? Well, flat out, okay, listen, a rule of thumb is, and I know I keep talking about VEE a lot, but it's just a great example. Listen, anytime you have a 3 million float stock up 30, 40, 50%, you can safely assume it's heavily shorted, okay? Because think about it. How many day traders does it take when there's only 3 million in the float? Think about it. I mean, you get 100 guys that short 1,000 shares. That's a significant percentage of the float. Okay? So I don't want, it's dangerous to assume things. Okay? I want you checking your data. I want you verifying, but understand it's not a terrible assumption to be like, listen, it's a 3 million float. It's up 60, 70, 80, 100%. I mean, it was up 100% at one point. it doesn't take that many bros to short half the float, you know? So good question though. VERU. Nonstop. Oh God, look at that intraday chart. Man, it's just so, I mean, just look at that beautiful, just gradual uptrend, man. So beautiful. What do you think VEE will do on Monday? Who, you know, week open red to green? I mean, it'll probably be on the watch list, you know? I mean, the thing with VEE, it's an earnings winner at the end of the, you know, the thing, this is, we need to rename this webinar, the VEE webinar, but it's earnings winner and it's a 52-week breakout. Yep. And great volume. So barring bad news, I mean, now listen, I can't predict, you know, bad news on Monday, but listen, it's certainly in play. Now, what am I going to say? I mean, here's the thing. Here's my best solution for you. You know, like some of you guys are asking, you know, what do you think about VERU on Monday? What do you think about VEE on Monday? I have a solution for you. Guess what? Do you possibly know? Have you ever heard of somebody that may or may not be live 8:30 Monday morning? Yeah. So check out StocksToTrade Advisory. Okay, every day 8:30 Eastern. VERU, VEE, all these main plays we talked about. So, and this is the point I'm making. Don't play guessing games. You know, what's this stock going to do Monday? What's this stock going to do Tuesday? Well, listen, a lot can happen between now and Monday. So just be on pre-market prep. What's your opinion of SpongeBob SquarePants? I liked the show. I mean, I think it probably destroyed a lot of people's brains, but I mean, listen, I'd rather you watch SpongeBob than be on TikTok. You know, I mean, like before TikTok, I was probably like, geez, SpongeBob's rotting people's brains. But, you know, SpongeBob is like a master class in wisdom and education compared to freaking TikTok. Oh my God. Whew. It ain't good, man. We should have banned that app when we had the chance, man. Talk about dumbing down America. Ugh. So there's your answer. Delete TikTok and watch SpongeBob. There's your answer. What about EMBK? High float, good volume, earnings winner, disgusting chart. You know, listen, I just don't think, you know, when you, so you're asking about a VWAP hold. I mean, it's just, it's only traded half the float and it's up 80%, you know? So understand, and this is a concept. Oh my gosh, if these guys don't quit texting me, I'm going to kill somebody. Freaking. I hope I didn't break that thing. That's the good Apple Watch, too. It just beeped again. Anyway, float rotation. You know, remember one of the biggest things when you're talking about getting a stock that's up 80% to go up 130, 100, you know, to continue to go, you need float rotation, and you don't have it here. So this is not what I would call an ideal VWAP hold. So what do you think of NVTA today? not my fave, you know. I mean, listen, it ran, but I don't know. I never really liked this one because it was just too beat down. So I don't think, now you can say, now listen, if you made money on NVTA today, congrats. But this is another one we talked about on pre-market prep. I just thought it was too far off of the highs. And I think I got a whiteboard. Now listen, you asked what I thought, okay? If you traded NVTA and you did well, congrats. But yeah, here's the whiteboard. So wait, no, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Or did I where is it? I can't find it. All right, I'll move on. Or I think I did a screen markup. Anyway, I thought NVTA was too far off of the highs. And I mean, listen, it went up. I mean, hey, if you bought at 550 and sold at 6, well done. Congrats. But just not what I would call ideal is all. So, TLRY, weed stock. Come on. You better not be baiting me. Weeds. Get out of here, weed. Nobody cares. Nobody. Listen, TLRY was amazing 4 years ago, but give it up, man. There's just too many bag holders in these freaking weed stocks. So, all right, everyone. Listen. Breaking news. Steady Trade team. StocksToTrade advisory. Pre-market prep. Man, YouTube's amazing, and I'll be here for you. I love what I do. But at some point, you need to take it up a notch, man. Check out the Steady Trade team. We'll see you. Get on the watch list. Goes out every Sunday. Have a great day, and we will see you. We'll see you in the Steady Trade team is where we'll see you. So, have a good day. Bow, 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 no, no, no. Ah, it works. I didn't break my Apple Watch.